So Daddy, today we've made a speed cum acceleration or deceleration calculator in Scratch. So in the inputs you have to specify these three values. The first value is frames. Let's say you want to find out how fast you run or throw a tennis ball. So to do that, you can throw the tennis ball across the screen, measure the distance it was from edge to edge of the screen, or have some other measuring unit on the background or on the floor or something like that. Then you count how many frames it took you to run, in this case that distance, which was how long the measurement unit was. So in this case, we actually did this test with Madhav. Madhav took 21 frames to run 3 meters. FPS is the FPS your camera was recording at. The limits are 60 to 10 FPS. No camera actually records at 10 FPS, but just in case. Ours was recording at 30 FPS. And based on how far the measurement distance was, it was 3 meters. It can go up to 6 and as low as 1 meter. Madhav ran at a speed of this. This is you can get in any of these three values. 4.3 meters per second, 15.5 kilometers per hour, or 9.6 miles per hour, rounded.
And this is the acceleration area
or
deceleration.
Yeah.
So let's just put in a random weight.
No, put in your real weight, about 29.5 kilos.
It goes from 100 to 1 kilo. I don't know why anyone would be 1 kilo. So let's just 29. Put in my weight, something like that. Then it took me 1.2 meters to stop. We frame calculated that, 17 frames. Let me just, whatever. And well, that means my stopping force was 227 newtons, N newtons, M meters, kg kilograms, M meters, meters a second, kilometers per hour, mph, meter,
all of the units.
Yeah, miles per hour. S seconds, GS, G's basically 1 G is
gravitational deceleration.
Yes, and meters per second.
Yeah. So it took him, based on the rough calculations, it took him 0.56 seconds to stop. And the acceleration was during that time in G's or deceleration.
By the way, all of this is rough, we can't do exact calculations. All of this is average and that too rough.
Yeah, if you have perfect values for everything, then this will give you an exact answer, because physics is pretty much how you calculate everything from rocket launches to aerodynamics in planes and
to putting your specs on. Yeah. And then there's acceleration, meters per second.
2 units.
Yes, which basically means you travel, you're going at a speed, let's say 2 meters per second, and every second that gets changed. 2 meters per second, 4 meters per second, 8 meters per second. No, what was that? 6. Yeah, 6 meters per second, 8 meters per second, 10 meters per second, and so on. And well, it was 7.65 meters per second. That means in every second, I accelerated 7.5, more like 7.65 meters every second.
Or decelerated. Decelerated is basically a term you use for negative acceleration, but acceleration is still correct in terms of negative acceleration.
And I was pretty blown away when I was 227 newtons. That's probably a rocket launch. Okay, maybe not. Those are
rocket launches are in
4,000.
No.
And
in the hundreds of thousands to millions of newtons.
Because I heard 4,000. That's probably 4,000 kilonewtons.
Yeah, that's a reasonable force.
The reason we actually made this, we were trying to see how fast we can go, but then our stopwatch was very, 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 very inaccurate.
The stopwatch that we tanked gave us a rough result of 19 kilometers per hour, and this is the true speed, about 4 kilometers per hour less than that.
Which is not good for me. I like to be very fast.
But you're not that fast.
So, this is it. Did you understand, Daddy?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Did you learn what's meters per second?
Yeah, a little bit.
And by the way, that 227 newtons, that's like 227 apples ramming through them.
Yeah, but it won't hurt at all if you stop while running, for the simple reason apples are physical objects, while stopping is not a physical object. It's a force.
Yep.
By the way, just imagine that's the force between friction, because of friction between his legs and the ground. If he was actually running into a wall of apples, it would take him like the exact same time to stop.
And we're just gonna, like, you can check this on Scratch also.
Yeah, it's this exact link up here.
So is this project public?
It will be public in 10 seconds as soon as we stop recording.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Thank you.
Bye.